What's going on, everybody? Fox Okami. One of those long ends of the week. It is Saturday today that I'm recording this. I want to let you guys know that I apologize because episode 2 didn't come out like we were hoping. We had a major issue with editing. We couldn't get the file to transfer right, and the size got really big. It was sitting over 9 gigs for a reason we couldn't really understand, so we went and re-rendered it. Oh, I had them re-render it, so she did get it to me though, so it came out nice. I did check it. So far, I'm gonna recheck it here in a while, but it seemed to really just the audio was really loud. I would suggest if I can't fix it before I upload it, or if I do it wrong and it stays loud anyway, keep your volumes down. Just to start out at least, and maybe you guys can judge it on your own, what you're used to, however you want to sound it. But it was really loud. It sounds like I'm yelling and I'm just talking like this. And I'm sorry if the camera does seem a little blurry. I'm not real sure what I'm going to do about that. It didn't seem too bad. The quality looked fine. The layout's going to be fine-tuned so that the little things that seem a little off in it should be fixed. Otherwise, I think it looked alright. It should be alright. I went to the movies over the weekend. Well, Thursday and Friday. Thursday night, I did go out, like you'll see in the video that's going to be uploaded here in a minute. I was asked if I wanted to go to TMNT, and I was a little pressed for money until yesterday when I got paid. So they decided to pay my way in. I paid them back. We went into the movies. I also bought food for them. It was pretty cool. TMNT, I liked it. April's character just threw me off. Little bit off. Just, it was. But the elevator scene, not going to ruin it. Anyway, I also went to our drive-in theater up here, and I saw Guardians of the Galaxy, one of the better movies I've seen this year. I'd probably have to say top. It has to be in the top three this year. I also did get to see we did because of the crossover and the way it was, the timing, and the after the Marvel movie scene. We did miss the vast majority of the first half hour to Hercules, but we did see that. Uh, don't miss the first half hour. You feel like you're missing something in everybody's name. The only one you know is Hercules. Freaks you out, makes it 10 times harder. Otherwise, it was fairly enjoyable, but me and Navi just kind of made fun of it. She and I just, it was, that wouldn't happen. But you gotta use your imagination. You, coming from you, the only thing I can make that imagine is if it explodes. It didn't explode. I wished. But it didn't. And then there was Lucy. I saw Lucy a couple weeks ago with Navi, so she didn't stick around for it. She went home. Um, I rewatched it again and I warned Strife and Nate. It's a little bit of a letdown at the end of me, but it was a good movie. It really was. And at the same time, it was really an interesting end, just not quite what you expect. So don't go looking for it. You're not going to find it. It's funny, though, to me. I feel bad for one specific scene. That poor guy, his day had to be screwed. Like, his mind, gone. Totally lost, and then he probably went back to his usual business because, as Strife says, that's just what monkeys do. Oh no, no! Oh look, a fly. I personally think it was scarred for life, but that's my sense of humor. Gotta clown around with it. So, it was a good movie overall, and they did like it. I almost wanted to see Into the Storm, but at the same time, I'm like, this is just a modern version of Twister and the Perfect Storm, and just kind of throw it together. I didn't go watch it. I was like, I'm not gonna go back and watch it. I might later, but not now. In fact, if anything, I'm still more tempted to go see the Lego movie, which I have not seen yet. And the only thing I've seen is something someone shared, and I liked it because it just screams my name all over it. Was Benny makes a spaceship inside of that scene, and all I can imagine is spaceship, spaceship. Please, okay, but to get back on point, I do have a couple Pokemon Showdown videos that me and Strife did over the weekend. I want to say we did make a team, and we wanted to test him against it, but we might do that another time later this week. Before I make another team, I did ask Navi to suggest me another Pokemon, so it's not just Vaporeon, and we're gonna have a new Navi on the team, coming around to see if we can make another test build. It gives me more test building practice. It keeps her more involved because I don't mind picking a Pokemon for her and see what we can get. And honestly, it drags me into Pokemon that I don't normally use because when I make a team, I don't focus on composition and what a Pokemon can do. In fact, I like this Pokemon, I'm going to use it. In fact, you will see me use a Klefki simply because I wanted to. So in fact, I didn't even give it an offensive move. I just kind of threw it on there and said, I want the Klefki before I made the videos. I kept it on even for a couple videos after when I really should have removed it instead of replacing the last Pokemon in my party every time. That Ozmarrow would have worked had I not taken the first hit and thought about it, and the Bullet Punch I really should have switched. Actually, if I had had the Reflect still up and thought about it, I wouldn't have belly jumped. I would have just gone ahead and Aqua Jetted. I deserved it. That loss I deserved. But you will see me get hacked on a lot. He'll wake up to every spore. I don't know why. And the criticals, I don't mention every crit. I think I did miss one. And I did, and then there was one that happened, and it may not have mattered, but I believed it mattered. It made me feel better to believe it actually mattered, whether he got it or not. The loss of certain Pokemon screws you. You lose a Pokemon or it gets burned, especially when it's your Tyranitar that packs the power after you've just physically invested it. Makes you want to cry a little bit on the inside because you're sitting here thinking, you finally make a good team, you don't win often, and when you're in a position where you can win, and for no reason, burned. I did have fun though. It was good. So we do have a couple, and we did find one person that we made a random video for the one person there because, and it's explained, but he was going through, he loved this Pokemon, that Pokemon, and he loved the fact that I had Okami in my name. And I told him that we had Strife Okami with us. So he goes, that's cool. And I asked if he wants the YouTube channel, and you'll see it in the video. And we make a deal about it. He does. So maybe he'll share it around after he sees it. That video I'm actually going to put in. It'll be out of order, but it will be in there today. And then the rest of them should be coming up fairly in order, or maybe just one of this and then one of our together teams. Actually, there's only the one video of me versus Strife. So actually, that'll go up today, and maybe the one video with us together. And then we're going to go in where we have us both together, as well as our blooper. By blooper, I mean I have hotkeys set up so that I can change the scene like this. This would be showing you Pokemon Showdown right now, but I don't have the window open for it, so it's just black. So we're gonna keep it here and just talk to me, right? In my mess of room right now. If I'd have just made this, it would have looked a little nicer. The lazy struggles are real. Don't underestimate the lazy struggles. This is my firefighter shirt, my EMT shirt also. I do volunteer, and we did a car wash this morning. Not as many people showed up as I was hoping, but at the same time, I was pretty happy with the fact people showed up, and it was just a support for the local fire departments. I mean, what can you do, right? And at least it didn't rain. That would have done half the work for us and would have been at a point. We would have been soaked. Granted, I did get sprayed anyway, so it wasn't really any different than just sitting in the rain, but I came out dry at the end, so it was cool. And it got me out of the house. Depression will kick your butt if you let it. That's why I'm doing a lot of these videos, to keep my mind off of things. And honestly, it's a lot of free time to just kind of pick up while I've got other things going on. Alright, but anyway, so the episodes will come up. I will start episode 3 of the Storm Silver Egglocke today, probably. I am going to make sure I get a couple ARAM videos in. Maybe just one today, and I'll upload the next one tomorrow. And maybe I'll do a League Rift on Summoner's Rift. So we'll see if we can pick up Whelp for the videos. That'd be pretty cool. I don't want to do it by myself today. And we'll probably see if I can get Navi to make me a video. Maybe we'll do a team building video together. We'll find out. Anyway, have yourselves a great day, and we'll talk to you guys later.